Hey guys, TotallyAwesome here on Gemmy Master Animatronics, and today I have a Pigskin Pete to review. I think it's made in 2004, I believe. No, 2002. Sorry, I'm not very good with years. You guys should know that by now. But yeah, it's a Pigskin Pete made in 2004. This is the Titans version. Now I don't know much about these guys, but Bailey, which is on the call, if you want to say anything. Of course he doesn't. Do you want to say anything?
Yeah, Pigskin Pete was a temporary lineup sold at JCPenney from mainly just 1 year, 2002. It's basically the late counterpart to Rockin' Randall, as most of you guys know. It's common as all get out, so you can find one anywhere you want to. Pigskin Pete is, I guess you could say, relatively uncommon compared to Rockin' Randall, but he's pretty common among Gemmy collector. I guess you could say market, or the market for these things is pretty. It's pretty fair. But the cool thing about the Pigskin Pete is that he features very, very unique animation that you really don't see in any other Gemmy tabletop item whatsoever, which is the running movement, which moving his arms up and down with his legs in a realistic motion. But the only flaw of those things is it being attached to a goal, like basically just a small plastic stick into a base, which, with age, those two things don't go very well. But luckily, a lot of them made it out alive. These being in particular, the one I got personally was brand new in the box, and so was this one apparently. So I think he might have gotten it from the same seller that I bought mine from.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, I guess you can tell him what you had to do to fix it.
Well, for being brand new in the box, it was in really bad shape internally. So yes, it was brand new. You can see it still has its head thing in there. It has all its twist ties in there. Actually, they're not in there. I put them somewhere else. I'm gonna twist tie them back in the box when I can. It still has the try me button, as you can see. But what was wrong was nothing moved at all. Nothing. So head didn't move, mouth didn't move, and arms and legs did not move. The only thing it did was the sound. So I had to open it up. So first of all, the mouth motor was stuck. Actually, when I did play it at first, the mouth did move. But it moved a bit and then it completely stopped. And then when it did stop, the motor was continuously spinning. But it was spinning very loudly, like it was like making that really squeaking noise because it was still a bit stuck from age, of course. But so I went inside and this was snapped as well. So I had to. There's like a piece that holds the knee in place, so it moves like that. That was snapped. Glued it. Gear was split in the arm and leg mechanism. Fixed that. Gear was split in the head mechanism, so I fixed that as well. And the crown gear was cracked, but it wasn't cracked where I couldn't use it anymore. So I ended up using it still, and there's no problems. It was cracked in the place where it doesn't reach the gear, the motor basically. So that's all right. So it still works, and of course the mouth had to be fixed, so I fixed it. So he works pretty good now, and I put really good batteries in him, and he works great. Is there anything else, Bailey, or should I just get to the activation?
I think I covered the description on the last video, because this is the Titans version. I personally have the Eagles model, and I think Jordan has one too. I think Jordan has the Rams model or something like that.
Yeah, his one is in bad shape though. I think the head is fried.
Yeah, this one's real bad, but he hasn't really bothered to fix it, so yeah.
That's Jordan.
Yeah, that's it for you. I'm good.
Alright, so I guess we'll show it to him. I'll show you guys him, sorry. And I actually put the original staples back in the head, and the mouth slid out, did not snap. But The
Yeah,
fact
it's the same thing with me. But what's cool is that you really nowadays you do not see Pigskin Pete's working fully like you do here. That's the funny thing.
actually none of them will be working nowadays unless they've been repaired, I reckon.
Yeah, yeah. Circumstances being even meant in the box for something being almost 16 years old. There's no way it'll work properly. It's just the way they're built.
But the thing I do not like about this particular Pigskin Pete is the head was actually stapled crooked. So now the mouth looks retarded. Sorry for saying that, but it really does. And when the head turns to the right, his left, but my right, it lifts up a bit because the staples weren't. The staples didn't they didn't put the head on correctly. So that's why the mouth looks a bit weird. So when they stapled it in, they put the head slightly crooked, so when it turns to one side, it looks weird as hell. But I guess that's how it was made. Bailey's one doesn't look like that. Bailey's is actually pretty good, but my one looks like that. But I might get another team.
Come to think of it, I think it does have that weird sideways slant to the mouth. It's got the mouth sticks out at a certain angle. Yeah, mine does that. Mine has that issue too, and mine staples are still in mine as well.
Yeah, I put the original staples. I love doing that now. Like, I never glue the head. I always try my hardest to put the staples back in, and 99.9% of the time, you can do it. Actually, all the time you can do it. As long as you put some, effort and time into it, you can always put the staples back in. Anyway, here we go.
Confront each other for a prize only one can win.
Was that
Another
the
thing?
Yeah,
Is that Pigskin Pete is actually one of the loudest tabletops of that time period.
Oh hell yeah, he's so loud.
He's loud.
But one thing, was that the last activation, or was there one more?
No, one more.
Oh, okay.
Every team needs a Brahma bull to steamroll through the stacked defenses of the pros. They must smell the butt of a billy goat, or the sudden surge of a sprinter.
So that's basically it. I really like this thing. That's why I bought it. Like, I had a bit of money at the time, and I didn't know what to buy, so I was like, you know what, might as well buy something I like. One thing you need to know about me, guys, I'm not interested in just keeping money. Like, I rather buy something that I enjoy. And this was one of them. Like, I saw it for a decent price. Shipping was a really fair price. So I was like, you know what, I'll buy it. But the one thing was disappointing. It's just amount of repairs needed. But I did it. Took me about, 2 hours to finish. But, maybe a bit less, actually. I'm not sure. But anyway, so it's all fully working now. Glad to have it. And it's the Titans version. I've never seen a video of this one in action. Anything else, Bailey, or is that it?
Yeah, that pretty much wraps it up.
Alright, cool. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and see you later.